Hey and welcome back to Factorio. So this is part 5, I believe. And tonight it's again a late night stream, so it's already past midnight here. So it's probably gonna be a quick stream. But I think in general it would be better because usually if I have the time I will be playing Factorio for like a couple of hours. So maybe that's not that watchable. Well, I hope. Sometimes I enjoy watching really long streams. Maybe you don't have the energy to play Factorio yourself and just want to watch some Factorio or something like that. So hopefully someone enjoys this, and if you do, let me know and I will continue streaming. So I think last time we built copper. We should probably place a radar here. We definitely need to fix our rail network at some point. But currently the rail network is just it's just there. It exists, it works, but we still need a depot. We still need to set up logistic train network. We expanded copper last time, so I believe we're almost ready to pick our to-do here, which is expand copper. Oh, by the way, we have a to-do here, fuel oil train, because that ran out a couple of times. And I mentioned that last time. What I did is to just hook up a... I just hooked up a chemical plant here that produces chemical fuel for this train. So you can see one if you look down at the bottom right corner, one locomotive is just it's already running only on solid fuel, and the other one is running on, well, it still had a stack of coal in there. So that's done. Okay, let me get ready here to actually do stuff. First of all, we can tick this then. And we almost did the copper. So the problem with copper was that although our starting area here, this is our starting area, still has a lot of coal, which is nice, and a little bit of stone. Well, yeah, okay, we don't have any iron in here anymore. That's fine, because we already get our iron ore from over here, which might not be enough, because as far as I can tell, it's less than... So if you count this, those are 7 belts, but 2 of them are like at least, like at most half filled. So it's like 6 belts right now, and that's not enough. That's probably not enough. We will see though. Last time we needed more copper, although we did have this copper patch here, and we still have it. That just, I mean, it still has like 4.8 million in there, and that's not a problem that we are running out of copper. It's just that we can't mine it fast enough. So in Factorio, and that's probably something you will figure out later. Probably not if you start out playing this game. You will just need, like from the math, you will need to supply a certain amount of belts. And I mean, I just can't mine more than that here. Maybe I could, but then you need to rearrange stuff, so... Oh, what's much easier is to just mine more. Just get another patch, and that's what we did here. So we hooked that in. So I need to remember to... Let me just craft 2 radars, because we need a radar here, and we need a radar here. We also built a copper station, so that's unloading here. Two of the copper belts are running into the smelting array I already had, which is basically 4 lines that produce 1 full yellow belt each. So we get 4 belts out of that. And we build another set here that will produce 4 belts. I guess once it has fuel. And you might notice that I like to build in multiples of 4. And that's just because if you have a set of belts, yellow belts, you can just cross them with underground belts if you have only 4 of them. Okay, anyway, so we have power, we need coal though, so let's just get coal in here. So why does this doesn't have coal yet? And I noticed, I think last time or the time before that, that we might actually need to feed more fuel into the smelting. So 1 belt here might not be enough. I didn't leave place to run 2 coal belts through my smelting area, like this belt here. There's no space to run a second one, at least not with changing a lot of stuff. But that's fine. I think that's fine because pretty soon we will have blue belts. I think that's already on my to-do list. Yeah, make blue belts. So, and once we have that, we will be fine. Obviously, we could already use red belts. Usually I don't use red belts. I don't know why. It's just... So the thing is, you can recycle red belts into blue belts, right? So, as you can recycle yellow belts into red belts. But the more important investment for me is the time you spend upgrading your stuff. Excuse me. And so I like to plan out to build big enough to just run it on yellow belts until until I'm like probably end game. I'm not sure if you should call it end game. Until you are basically ready to build your first rocket. And then you can upgrade, then I would upgrade to blue belts at some point. Okay, so we are getting we're getting some stuff here. That's cool. Do I have... I do have... Okay, I have my roboport on. I will take this out because then my nanobots will work. Although maybe we should work on getting a proper modular armor. How? So I'm thinking, how are we gonna run our copper here? I think, yeah, I think I can't get around not moving the green circuit production this time. Actually, I wanted to do it off screen, like after the first stream, I think. Because it's a pain, it's a pain to move this. I think we will just do it. So maybe you can then just see how easy it actually is. It's not that complicated. Let me just copy one, maybe 2 sets. So 1 set of machines is basically 3 assembly machines that make wire and then 2 that make circuits. That's the optimal ratio, and then I usually double this because that's if you double your production lines or mirror them like that, it usually makes it easier to fill a belt from both sides. Okay, and I just want 2. Oh, no, actually it's fine. It's fine if I only take 1. So I'm gonna take this and just move it up here where it belongs, for me at least. I guess I will leave a little bit extra space. So maybe about here. So that's aligned with this set of machines. So if we would need more space here, we could also always remove one set of machines here and stuff like that. So that's cool. Do we have Robopod coverage? Yes, we do. So bots can build this, that's fine. And then I think just gonna... I think I will just use blueprints for this, since we have bots in our network doing stuff. And then underground, again, since this is only 4 belts of iron, I can just cross them with undergrounds. And then I will feed them into here. You can see I use this 4-to-1 splitter here, which will later be removed, and we will just feed all 4 belts into here. Probably soon, because you can see we're already consuming like almost a full belt of circuits here. Okay, so we have one set here. I'm not sure if I need the blue inserters. Needs 6 copper per second. This gives me 2, and this would give me 2, so it's probably still not fast. So I think we need those blue inserters. I'm not sure. I would just go with it. You can later always replace them using a upgrade planner. So if you are sure, please leave me a comment and tell me you actually don't need those blue inserters. Yellow inserters are just fine. It might be. Okay, let's just try to build another set here. I think I don't need those power poles here, so I'm just gonna delete the ghosts. But what we do need is 3 belts. Because the ratio, so to produce circuits you need a ratio of basically 3 to 2. And you can see that with the machines as well. You need 3, so for every 2 belts of green circuits you want, you need 2 belts of iron plates and 3 belts of copper. And I'm just doing double the amount, so that's gonna be this belt here is gonna be iron plates. I'm just gonna split this off here for now. Although I want to have to give it its own separate iron supply and also copper supply. So this is copper. I'm not really sure when the first belt will be depleted, so I'm just gonna use splitters here and tell them to always output to the right as much as they can. So this will make sure that this belt here that's closest to the assemblers is always filled with copper, and those inserters can always feed it with copper. And then the belts on the left belt here will eventually, as we go up, it will eventually be empty. Oh, this is not needed. Yeah, I think that's fine. So let's also, where did I place them? Did I really? I think we should do it like so. Not sure. It's probably not that important because I'm using more splitters than needed. So just make sure that the belt next to your machines is always full. So we should probably also fill this with copper. So now we need to feed copper into here. And that's why I want to remove this, because that's kind of in the way for that. But for now, I will just try to get this running so we can then remove this one without actually running out of oh yeah, okay, I have to go there. So I want to get the first this new one running first before removing the other one, so we don't really run off circuits. Usually I try to avoid running out of anything, because you might need it just to produce this one assembler to finish your build, right? So we got attacked here. That's interesting, because I thought we don't even have ammo. I thought we were out of the range of biters, but apparently we're not. Fortunately, we don't have. I could pick them up from the belts here, but I will pick ammo from the mall. So let's go there. I think I recycled my ammo because I thought I didn't need much more ammo. Because I'm not sure if we started producing laser turrets. But first let's hook this up so it can actually start producing, fill the buffers. Because those production lines usually take some time to actually turn on, or like, well, the inserters will first try to fill the assembly machines to some point, and that usually takes more than it takes in production, right? So I guess that's fine. And we will hook in more copper in a second. We maybe balance this here. Not sure if that helps. Anyway, we'll figure that out in a second. Let's first get to where we placed the turrets. And let's also check out from where they are attacking. Because I removed all the biters from my pollution cloud. And since we are playing Railworld, they don't spread. So okay, it's those nests. That's actually a big problem since we don't have any protection there. So I will just go to the new copper mine, and well, it's right over here. So we should have at least some turrets to at least stop the biters for a second. If they just overrun me, at least I tried, I guess. And we wanted to have a radar here. That's done. Really? Yeah, sorry for that. I think we're getting attacked again. Okay, at the copper mine. Yeah, that's the disadvantage of playing in a desert. I didn't pick a desert like on purpose or something. I just like I picked them just random. It's just default Railworld settings, and I just picked them because I like them. I like playing in deserts because then you don't have to remove that many trees, but your pollution is also like pretty bad. So we're just gonna place some turrets everywhere. As you just saw, since those nests are almost outside of my pollution cloud, they only attack like with a couple of biters, so If I place a turret there, it will be fine. I think that's much less effort than defending my whole perimeter, so that's kind of like how I like to play. Okay, so that, as you can see, that's already like filling up with circuits because we're not actually sending them anywhere yet. I think I will just remove the copper input for now. And maybe also iron. Because it should kind of run out at the same time, but we will probably pick up some iron now. Because copper already ran out. Okay. So, yeah, that ran out pretty quick, because we actually starved off copper. I guess probably just it's actually just for a couple of minutes. Let's hook up the lowest this copper line into our circuit production, and let's hook up this actually. Okay. So I'm just gonna hook this back into this 4-to-1, although yeah, it will be a... Let's actually do this right now. So for now I just want to have 2 belts. I'm just gonna merge those. I just built 4 belts here just to have it ready for later. Okay, we're getting attacked again, so at least my turrets are doing something. I will just oops. Basically run a second belt here now. And I already planned on having 2 belts here, so that's how it was supposed to be. That's how I planned it out, so maybe let's... And yeah, well, this splits off to blue circuits, so it's probably good that we get at least 2 belts until there. And I will also tell this belt to prioritize to the left, and actually I tend to do this everywhere on the bus, so I try to fill the topmost belt as I do here. I try to always fill this belt, so it's easier to split off just from one belt. And now I will just merge them into one, so the rest of the factory still gets at least 1 belt. So as you can see, a lot of circuits going into blue circuit production. We definitely need to increase the blue circuit production. I'm concerned about this being actually too close. But we will see, we will see. It's kind of not enough space in here, so... This belt here goes back to, well, our... this goes back to the mall, so... Let's try to get this somewhat working here. I'm not even sure how. I guess I will just do it like that. So this will fill that one side of the belt, and then this goes on here. Actually, it's not that important how that's done. The only thing we really need is to have half a belt of gears and half a belt of circuits. Okay, so next we probably want to remove the iron lines here. And I'm gonna hook this up into the second. Wow, that doesn't really work. Yeah. I will hook this up into the second. So basically what I am trying to do is this splitter takes off the first belt and this takes off the second belt. So they kind of get a full belt in. And then I'm gonna use a 4x4 balancer. It's also really easy to build by hand, so just two splitters, another splitter, and then leave two gaps, and then another two gaps, and then two splitters again. And then undergrounds, and then you just place straight belt, straight belt, straight belt, straight belt, curved, curved, done. But you can also use the blueprints if you want. I like to have a blueprint book of, well, basically that's all the inserters up to 8 to 8. And I'm sorry for not mentioning who made them. I think most of the designs are by Matsuri, but this blueprint book is from Factorio-prints.com, I believe. So yeah, that seems to be working fine. And I might be tempted to have a balancer here. Actually, I believe that would be a good thing to do, since I was thinking, well, both sides are balanced anyway. Like, this side is balanced to this side anyway, but it isn't, because we don't have any 4x4 balancer in here. So this pair and this pair is separate. Not anymore, because we are merging them and balancing here. Okay, let's try to remove more stuff here. And I guess now I can just remove this whole thing. Let's just remove the whole thing. We have... Okay, so from the wires it should be okay, because we have also a connection around here. So maybe let's help the bots by picking up some of the iron here. And maybe even machines. How are we with coverage here? Oh well, this robopod is really important, so let's power this. It still connects, so this robopod has power. That's the only thing I need. Okay. Yeah, we don't really have a lot of construction bots. Because they are not auto-inserted into my logistics system yet. Logistic bots are auto-inserted if they go below some threshold. Where's that? That's over there. Okay. Well, actually here. Have a requester here. So this is requesting 50 logistic bots and inserting them into here. Similarly, I will request 50 construction bots. Actually, let's use a fast inserter here. And I will get some wire. Let's hook this up to that circuit as well. Available construction bots. I just like to set them onto the signal. It kind of represents what I want. So the number of available construction bots is currently like, well, 187 because all of them are available. And what limit did we set here? 200. I'm gonna set this to 2000. I don't care. Just fill my system up with bots. Another thing I like to do is, since I don't want to have any logistic bots in here, we can just tell this to take out, because I'm trying to insert construction bots into here, right? So if this fills up with logistic bots, I kind of don't want to have them. So now they are being taken out, and we can do the same with construction bots from the other one. So that makes sure that they always fill with the bots I want to fill them with. They can't, well, they can only do so many stacks still, but... And we are kind of out of bots. And that's because we are out of... No, they are delivering. You can see the bots. They are delivering, but I think they're running out of power somewhere. Yeah, right over here. Okay, let's remove that forest here. Okay, let's have some power poles. Don't I? Oh. So I just want to have some... roboports along the way. And that's just because we are transporting the robot frames by bots, so that's not optimal. For a long time I actually built a separate bot factory that would churn out robot frames. Actually, let's cancel the crafting. Yeah, god damn it. Well, it will be repaired, so fine. I've just noticed that I ran out of chests. And I'm just shift clicking here, so that's going to my... Didn't I delete those? So let's set up some settings here. I don't want any well, wood, and I don't want any stone, and I don't want any coal. Well, some actually 150 coal. This will just also tell it to minimum 50 and maximum 50. And I don't want any ore, so they can take that from me. So they will automatically pick it up from me. That's fine for now. So they can't supply me with coal because there's no coal in the logistics network. And eventually we will also have all the basic resources in the logistics network. I'm just trying to kill this tree with my car. Like, if I'm trying to hit them, it's hard, but if I don't, I will hit every tree. Okay, let's go back to circuits, because that's really not going as intended right now. So, as you can see, if I highlight this area here, which is one set, they have one inserter here at the end. Let's copy that. Copy the settings, just shift right click, shift left click. So shift right click to copy, shift left click to paste. Because now I have the perfect blueprint here. At least I think it's perfect. You could also put them into blueprint book, and then you can also give them like, for example, if I put this blueprint in my inventory, I can tell it to use snap to grid. And we have 4 now. Okay, it's not snapping the right way. But you could align it. Let's try to align it actually. Relative. I think that's what I want. So it's relative to the first one you placed. And then I can just drag it like that. Actually, I would want to have one more. Because then it would be a power of 2, but I'm not even sure how many we need. Let's have the bots build this. Maybe with a couple of robopods in between. I don't really care where they are placed, or that they are placed in a perfect grid or something. That's not something I care about. We could also request robopods. And I'm also gonna request... What I'm gonna do is 45 and 50. And I'm gonna tell you in a second why. Let's just do this for every... How come? Okay. Or wait. Well, the common. Usually I don't use buffer chests. We might want to have them as well in our inventory, but not right now. So, and the point being that I use 45 and 50 because bots will try to bring you a full... Basically, they can carry more than one item, so sometimes they will carry 2 items, drop it into your inventory, and suddenly you have 51. And it's not what I want to have, so because then I have 2 stacks. I have a stack of 50 chests and, well, a stack of 1 chest. So I'm trying to keep this just below 1 stack, and then the maximum will be 1 stack, so it doesn't take too much space in my inventory. So that's working. This is already built, which is cool. I'm gonna stop researching for a second here, because we want to have... let's do the copper first. We might not even have enough copper yet, but let's try to get 2 belts on each, 2 full belts on each side first. Okay, how are we gonna go about this? I think I want to reroute this belt, because that's going straight through this well, patch here. I think that's going around the patch now. And I believe we could just have another pair, or wait, no, what's a quadruple, I guess, of belts here. Let's try to... I think that's perfect actually, because then we can have another bed of bricks here if we want. Oh, no. Then we can have another pair of bricks here, and we have a gap of 2. Should be fine. Let's paste this down here. Hook up the belts, and I suggest hooking them up first to where you're like starting from, where your stuff is coming from, because at least with yellow belts it will take some time until those copper plates arrive where I want them to be. So also this is not correct here. Okay. So I kind of want to have pretty good coverage. So why are we not making any roboports? And where's my car? It's always, dude, where's my car? Let's try to recycle some of that iron because I don't really need that much. Okay, that was all my iron. That was all my copper. And I have a little bit of plastic. I could also just drop it into the logistics network, but then I don't have anything that requests, for example, plastic right now, so it will just sit there. And it was just 2 pieces, so it probably doesn't matter. Okay, so let's build. I was just checking how full those chests are, and they are pretty empty, so that's fine. So why did I want to take the car? I don't remember, but it's probably better to take it. Oh yeah, I wanted to check on why we're not getting any. So, okay, there is a roboport. So why don't I get some? Oh, logistic request disabled. Well, okay, I guess because I don't have a logistics roboport on me. And then I can enable them. Can I now get rid of my roboport? I'm not sure. But could you bring me some roboports? No, it's still request disabled. So where's that setting? Oh no, it's over here. Okay. So I believe I can take out my personal roboport. So I think that would be actually a good improvement to use to remove this option to enable disable your personal logistics, to move this down here. Would maybe make it more intuitive, I'm not sure. So actually we have quite a ton of robots and stuff here, that's nice. Let's just upgrade maybe a couple of more things here so that we have them available. So that's gonna be those 200, I guess. Oh, this is chain signals. Okay, they're attacking. Yeah, so at least my turrets killed them. So, and this is gonna be chemical plants. I think 50 is okay. And then also refineries. Remove the limit here. So they will take some resources right now. Yeah, maybe I should actually be doing also stuff right now, but anyway. Okay, we are good on power. So probably don't need a provider chest on there yet. Anyway. Okay, so this will be removed at some point anyway. I'm not sure when yet. Probably when we upgrade to blue belts. Because when we upgrade to blue belts, so the smelting area here is designed to be upgraded to, well, you could upgrade it to red belts now and then just replace those furnaces with steel furnaces. But if we replace them with steel furnaces and just expand them up until, I'm not sure where. I will have to check, but it's probably somewhere here. If you make them longer, and replace them with steel furnaces, we will be able to support blue belts, which is pretty neat because then you don't need to upgrade your smelting. Like, well, you upgrade it, but you don't have to replace it well after you got blue belts, which is pretty neat. So I can only recommend leave the space to actually make it work with blue belts. So what's going up? Does it go up here? Nah, I guess. So first remove those belts here. Oh yeah, so we removed copper from our mall, and we need copper in the mall, so that's something we need. I'm still gonna kind of run. I'm also gonna prioritize running not steel, copper to the mall. Okay. Oh, that's also nice thing I got last stream. The belt immunity equipment, so I don't get moved around by belts. That's the best thing. We have this coal belt running through here, which is kind of kind of nah. So I guess so this iron belt here, and I believe this is going to, yeah, this is going to sulfuric acid production. So let's just run them right over here. And yeah, so our oil production is over here, but there's no room to expand here anymore. So we will move that soon. Okay, let's actually trim this a little bit. And this is where, so this is where our input to our green circuit production goes. Let's just hook this. Let's just hook this right into green circuits. Okay, nice. And we need 2 more belts, I believe, over here. Oh, I'm out of belts. It's something we will also request by bots, so soon we'll just get everything delivered. I just don't want to do it right now because it will be too much work for the bots, and I'm still kind of used to moving around, so do I need anything else? Undergrounds, definitely. Okay. So we have 2 more belts of copper available here for our green circuits. Let's just run them straight into there. I'm gonna remove all of this stuff here. And I believe this is copper, right? Yeah, this is copper. Well, copper for green circuits. Nice. So probably the next thing that we will run out of is iron. And this main belt thingy here really doesn't make any sense right now. We only need copper for... We need copper here for batteries, and we need it for red signs. But then until later we don't really need copper anymore until we make low density structures, and for low density structures we need 4 belts. So this is ratioed out to work on 4 belts of copper, so... then we have 5 belts that need to go in here. So that's kind of awkward right now. Well, I think it works, so there's no need to, even though it's ugly, there's no need to fix that right now. I mean, we will need to fix stuff here anyway once we need more capacity, right? So let me just try to get rid of some stuff here. I still have a personal robot. Well, I guess let's have a look here. Okay, iron is now the problem. So I will just set them to prefer to output to the left. So they will actually... Why are they not... Okay. Now they are filling this belt. And this balancer will kind of balance it out to all the belts, but that's actually not what I want. Up. Let's actually just move it upwards. And we will see how many belts we'll have left once this runs. Okay. Oh, you can also see this first belt here is not full because we're diverting a little bit into our mall. But it's fine because the other belts are not fully utilized, so so this will balance out for now. For now, that's fine. Okay, so so let's go there, repair that turret, maybe place another one. Still got 3 stacks of ammo. I'm not sure if we are already making any laser turrets, so maybe let's check that next, because laser turrets are just not that much work, right? So they just run out of power, although you should then also make sure that you have power, because if you run out of power then you are in a very bad spot. But kind of makes sense that they are attacking from this corner a little bit more aggressively. And I could always place more walls, but from the corpses here I can tell that most of the attack actually comes from, probably from spitters, so I'm not sure if walls will help. I'm actually not sure if walls block spitters. We could also just connect this up to our bot network, and then it will get repaired. Okay. So I believe, oh, let's not crash into anything, or let's try not to crash into anything. Maybe pipes. Pipes are okay. Don't like pipes. So you are kind of a problem here, right? So we're not supplying them all with enough circuits right now, but maybe Okay, what I will do is set this to input priority left. So it will always try to get basically from this belt first, which means it will get try to get from this first. Actually, we could even go further and do this. So the first splitter is gonna try to get from here. The second splitter is gonna try to get from here. So it's always preferring basically those two belts here. And that means we can, well, basically we have enough circuits for them all. Okay. So I think we can definitely check that for now. Steel is also okay for now, so let's move that down. Oh, nuclear, yeah, that's something we should definitely get started because that takes some time. So another thing I want to do, and I'm not sure if it's in here. No, it's not. Is to make. What did we? Modular armor. I guess that's even more important. So let's make that first. Can we just? Yeah, I think we can just build a little bit here. Just. So I want this. It means we need tier 2 speed and efficiency modules, which need tier 1. So they need advanced circuits and green circuits. So it's probably better if I build them somewhere where we have that stuff. For example, like here. And yeah, that's just temporary as always. So let's maybe so that's 30 seconds. Well, this takes 15 seconds, so it takes half the time it takes for tier 2. But we also need 4 times, so I guess. It's like this, maybe? And then this is tier 2. And then we don't have any blue circuits here, that's a problem. I will just spaghetti them in here. Okay. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 more. And for efficiency, right, we need efficiency. Yeah, the green ones. So let's do that. And tier 2. I think that's the correct ratio. I guess like so. Actually, no. Build this a little bit differently. Since we need 2 machines of tier 1 to make a chip of tier 2, we can just do that, right? And then we just need a requester chest here. Or a couple of blue circuits. Well, probably like 10 maybe at most. Well, actually, let's do 5. So that's there. Those will take from those belts. And also, I believe this also needs red circuits. This also needs red circuits. Okay, never mind, right. Let's have another one of those. And then another one of those, and I will change the recipe here to green. Green. You're gonna be green. You're gonna be a tier 2 green. So that's done. So those should produce stuff. Well, not yet, really. Let's just use... Ah, see, they already repaired it. Nice. Let's just, let's actually use a provider chest. And let's set this to tier 2. Below... I don't know what we need. I would just set it to 50. We need 25. Okay, so 50 I guess is okay. Oh, this is the wrong... No, this is right. So over here. But you're gonna be blue. Second one here. And then I will also duplicate this one. So we kind of have faster production. Although, as I can see, we don't have enough green circuits. So maybe, just maybe we should get some red circuits going. Red belts. Let's try to get at least like a couple of red belts. I won't spam them like I do green belts. Not green, well. I won't spam them like I do yellow belts. I just want to have a couple so that I can, wherever there's no other way to fix something, we can do that. So, I guess, what's the ratio? 1 belt, okay. So let's just make belts and red belts, inserter, probably fast, and then a chest. Let's limit that to 4 stacks, power pole, inserter. You need also iron, okay. Maybe like this then. So the question is this running at full speed? No, because the gears. We could even remove those two for now and... no. But what we could do though is make gears separately here. And they need a blue inserter here, I believe. Yeah, this will probably not run at full speed, I'm not sure. Well, it might. Okay, nice. So we are getting some red belts here. That's probably already enough for what we need right now. So let's limit that to 2 stacks here. I guess that's better. My car is down there, so we can upgrade this one green circuit belt we had. And this will also help with production of blue circuits. The only thing I need is another belt here. Which is kind of in a bad spot. So... Oh, we can just move this, that's fine. So... Anachrony. Split off the second part. Oh. No. This is actually split off, it's just awkward. And then I want to split off from the second belt. So this is the first belt here. It's still going through here, although there's no green circuits left on there. And I believe there won't be any left on the second belt either, so that might be a problem, but... Okay, yeah, so that's moving in here. Move this up, and I can just have a splitter here. Well, actually I need a red splitter. Craft one. Split this into red. And then we're gonna upgrade this. So, and you don't even have to upgrade it all the way, because at the end you don't need that throughput anymore. But as you can see now, we can just move through more green circuits. Though we're also like almost like we are using a lot of green circuits. And how's this doing? 8. This probably also at 8, so we already have like 16. And we don't have any... don't have that many green, because those didn't get any circuits. Okay. And that's because we don't have enough iron plates. So we could try to figure out how to do that while we're waiting for our power armor to be made. We will also need the fusion thingy. Okay, that's just low density structures, so let's go over to the low density structures really quick and make sure that we collect at least 50, maybe 100 or something. Okay. Well, no, that's wrong. That's the wrong place. They are over here. They're not doing anything. They don't, because they don't have copper. That's interesting. I'm not researching right now, right? So, but it's backing up. That's cool. So that's actually good. Yeah, actually, so what I just noticed, or remembered, I don't know. The low density structures go down here. Oh, I think we're getting attacked. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Luckily, we're pretty close. They are getting onto my main belt. I thought I had turrets there. Okay, maybe not. That's bad. Oh crap. Yeah, that wasn't too good. Can we place this, please? Yeah, I might have removed the turrets here. And this was a big attack too. Oh, look at my pollution. Big problem. That's a big problem, actually. Let's try to engineer some solution real quick here. I don't have any... Do I have... Oh yeah, I have walls in my car, that's good. Let's get a turret. Just want to make a blueprint real quick. We don't have any laser turrets right now, right? We should probably produce them pretty soon. You know what? Let's just fill them with a little bit of ammo and just produce laser turrets, because then we don't have to figure out the logistics of transporting ammo. Although we could just transport it by bot, and that's what I actually wanted to do right now, but I think laser turrets are better. Well, let's try to get them going. Okay, laser turrets need... flamethrower turrets, I can only recommend using them. They are like... It's a lot of logistics to set up, but they're very effective and they're very awesome. But right now we're just gonna go with laser turrets. They need steel and electronic circuits. And then also some batteries. We have steel. Oh, that's useful. We have steel kind of here. Okay, I think... Oh yeah, we had that problem before. Let's just do spaghetti. What could we... I believe we could also do better spaghetti. Like just getting the circuits over here. And let's have two thingies here to make... Oh wow. Wow. Okay, let's grab some ammo. I'm out of ammo. And let's fix those spiders. So I can see a good thing in the issue that they are attacking right at my factory. Because the bots can like repair stuff, right? Do I need to go around here? Probably. So the bots can fix things for me. Maybe one more. Wait, those didn't have any power? The bots can fix things for me, and later when basically when the biters attack, once I get to have laser turrets, I can just use basically blueprints to place laser turrets, and I don't even have to go there anymore. And the bots can just place laser turrets, kill the biters, repair everything. I don't care. But first we need to get laser turrets. With you could... I'm not sure if you can do it with normal turrets. I'm not sure if you can blueprint with ammo in them. You can definitely blueprint the requester chest that feeds your turrets. Okay, so we have this set up. Input that. How much do you need? Well, 20 and 20 seconds, so that's fine. Also steel. Oh man, those are slow. You know what? Ah, never mind. I wanted to build a bigger production line, but I think it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. He's gonna produce a couple of laser turrets. Laser turrets. Set the limit to 200. Copy that over to the other inserter. What are you missing? Batteries. I'm gonna request some here. I believe there are in the system, so maybe 50. Batteries are cheap, so and they need 12. Let's check. So as you can see on the right hand side of the screen, they are delivering 51 batteries into here. So that should produce. That's cool. Let's really quick check on those. It's 22. 22. Actually, we can just look at the network modules. So we almost have 50 here, and then, well, 31 efficiency modules, so we're close to getting our MK2 power armor. What else do we need? What was I doing? I was thinking I was thinking about starting nuclear, because we need to start that soon too. So let me check. Yeah, let's crash into that pipe here. That's very important. Let's just have a thing that bottles up sulfuric acid for us, and then I'm gonna take a requester chest and request a couple of empty barrels. Gonna go with 50. Yeah, why not? Why not? No. Actually, I wanted to have 50. No. So it seems like we can't confirm your stuff with with return anymore. So that's kind of sad. Roboports. Also just place them everywhere. Nice. Okay. And then we want to have a passive provider to provide the filled barrels. Also fast inserters. Now we're gonna set the limit here to that being 50. So it's gonna make sure that we always have like 50 barrels of sulfuric acid. They will. So my advice is, if this machine can't keep up because it doesn't get supplied enough empty barrels, just request more. So that's good. We have uranium here, so I guess we kind of need to get uranium over there. Sulfuric. Oh, come on, really? That's the disadvantage of having no real defenses. They always find a way to get around your turrets. Maybe not that. Maybe the car is better. I also do have a tank, so... But I kind of don't want to build those turrets anymore. Because we're gonna have laser turrets soon, which is nice. Okay. So after checking if the stream is still running, we can figure a way out how to supply that uranium patch with sulfuric acid. I'm thinking a rail line like this. We could do that. Run a train here. But then again, we want to have oil here later anyway. So I think I'm just gonna grab sulfuric acid for now. And let's just check. We have miners, we have belts. We have enough, I think enough power poles. I mean, we have more than electric mining drills, so... Yeah, I'm heading for this uranium patch here. Okay, let's actually... Yeah. Remove trees. Hello? Ah, there we go. I need to select my nano emitter. Okay, and then we just place miners. Like we usually would. Except they also need pipes. Could you please place the rest? Okay, I ran out of nanometers. Got that. Since I don't have any nano emitters, I will just equip my robopod. Hopefully those bots can do the rest, because I'm too lazy to do that. Okay, that should be enough. Well, that's enough, definitely. Actually, let's do the other way around. For no reason at all. Okie dokie, that seems to be covering the whole patch. Let me actually drag a belt closer to my base, so I can have processing there. Okay, let's request nano emitters for now, because I'm still kind of using them. So they're just faster. And I think that's where we will build our processing. Obviously, I forgot to take any centrifuges. Luckily, we're not done here anyway, so can we... I guess that's fine. Okay, if I could not get stuck on water, that would be nice. Now let's drag the power poles all the way over there to hook the mine up. Oh yeah, and we also need sulfuric acid, right? I almost forgot. First of all, a radar, as always. Sulfuric acid probably means that I messed this up. Because we need pipes here and here and here. So basically I'm connecting all those, this thing, connecting it to this, and then to this. And then in between here. And the miners will share. So that's fine. Here. That looks okay for me. Okay, Power. And then I will have a machine basically, well, unpacking the barrels, right? Didn't I bring... Oh, there they are. That probably won't be enough. So... set this to empty out. There we go. Uranium. The uranium is ours, finally. So this will probably, yeah, that will use up all the barrels pretty fast. In my experience, they don't need that much. But you kind of need a lot to get them started, so to fill up all the buffers. So what we could do is just stretch the whole... we could just run... We could either run a train or we could just send bots. And I'm kind of too lazy to run a train right now. So... And I'm too lazy to bots are not really good for this. So... Maybe let's set this to 100 for now. Okay. $100. Let's just grab another 100. Because it's pretty fast, right? So... Oh, and all those bots are grabbing the wood from me. That's nice. Also, take the fish. Okay, we got 61 because they haven't delivered all the empty barrels yet. Kind of need to recharge now and then, so... He's trying to space out the power poles, the correct distance by just copying the pair I have, so... How many do we have now? 100, perfect. So we got 200 getting attacked, but it's a turret and it's already repaired. So back to uranium. And I still didn't get the centrifuges, so okay, let's drop that in there. Hopefully that will run that mine for some time. It just has to fill the belt for now, and now let's get the train coming. Okay, the train actually, I saw it on the mini-map, but it was the iron train, so it ran into here. Just be careful driving over tracks. So let's... where is... we didn't... I did make some centrifuges. And so they're probably somewhere there. 4. Only 4 though. Can we make more? We need gears, and we need concrete, and we need advanced circuits. Okay, why are we out of advanced circuits? Because we're out of copper. That's bad. okay, I see, because our main bus actually takes from... So those belts go to... they go to low density structures and... Well, actually to our main bus and then so to red signs also. But I guess mainly to low density structures. So that's kind of not good. I'm gonna hook it up like this. That's not optimal because we're only feeding one belt into one belt in here and one belt in here. But hopefully for now it's okay. Just I guess it's a little bit better balanced. So I didn't even get enough red circuits for that. So to make more centrifuges. And we can always try to steal some from belts. There we go. That's better. Just checking on plastic. So plastic we are getting a full belt. It's just that, well, red science takes some part of it, so not full here anymore. But that's fine. Okay, centrifuges. Concrete, and we also need gears, I saw. So the orange gears mean that we can craft them, but we don't have enough. I got red circuits for 2 or well, let's say 4. So I need 400 gears. Come on, 100 gears. And then I also need more red circuits. I need 400 red circuits. There we go. Maybe a couple of more. And then we need concrete. And we have concrete. At some point concrete will also go into the main bus, I believe. Where is our concrete production, by the way? I think I forgot. No, I just remembered. It's right here at our starting area. So when I started this was my starter iron patch, and when I started the stream this already was empty. I didn't bother to do anything about it. So let's have a look here what we can remove. That's not that good, but maybe let's still power them. Those are empty, and this. Find this and this whole thing. Okay. So the copper coming from here is like very minimal. There's only like 18k left. But it's going in here on priority, so that's fine. And we're not using that much copper, although we had problems still with copper, so it might just not be balanced well enough. Well, like all the copper here goes into... I think we just have to run more belts, so then we also need more smelting. At least if we want to build this at full capacity. I guess those belts are not really fully used, so we could run them into here as well. Maybe that will help for a while. But I'm trying to build such that we can actually run our factories. Kind of trying to ratio it out while we're going, right? So it might not be perfect now. I wanted to craft centrifuges, and for that I need concrete. And I have enough steel, that's good, because I didn't think about that. We need 400 concrete. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's maybe limit that a little bit more. So we could always just place down the concrete, so over here I'm going to build a little bit of uranium processing. Yep. Like so. Not like so. Probably. Okay. Yeah. And then let's leave 2 gaps here. Did I craft more? No. Okay. Then I'm gonna have the output belt here. Then as always, input, output, output, input. Actually, let's do it like this. For a very good reason. Okay, so apparently the stream just reconnected, hopefully. Still here? I'm gonna wait a second to check if the stream, what I see on YouTube is still. So okay, still streaming. Damn. If someone could tell me where to get good internet in this country. So I placed this substation here, and so I moved the inserters outward so we have a gap in the middle. And that's because if I place them like this, you can see if I run undergrounds here, I can actually have a second set here, and it will be fully powered, and I can have another one here. But don't want, maybe let's have a second one here. Except this bad thingy didn't work. So the turrets are getting repaired, that's fine, and we are producing repair packs and automatically. But this substation will power a total of 12 thingies. Let's try to get. Come on, is that? Are you serious? Like, I'm just gonna move this up a bit. I'm not gonna place another large power pole for that. At least I'm not playing modded and I get damage from having uranium in my inventory. That's good. Because there are mods that give you damage if you carry uranium or anything like radioactive, and that's well, it's ugly to move stuff around, right? So yeah, then we just want to split. We want to filter for the good stuff, and that's uranium 235. And then we're gonna send this to a storage. And for now, I'm just gonna do 3 chests. And later we will also need to use that stuff, kind of. And here we're just gonna use... Okay, let's move this again. Actually gonna leave some more space than needed for now. That. So just some storage. You don't need that much storage for the rare stuff, because you're not gonna get a lot of this bright uranium 235, because the chance to get that is actually 0.7%. We just want this to be running now so that we can basically collect one of the rare stuff, because later we could select a recipe here, Covarex enrichment process, that gives us basically produces of the good uranium, but you need some initial amount of good uranium. So, oh, we already got one. Nice. And this can go in here. Don't forget to place a radar. So that can just run. Do we need turrets? We might, maybe. Let's just have 2 here. And maybe like so. We have ammo. Okay, just 2 to protect the good uranium stuff. Because that's really what I want to collect now. Like, one very useful thing to do actually is, which I will be using soon, a lot more. Just make a programmable speaker if you want to be notified about something, right? You might know these things for making noise, but you can also you can use them without any noise. So I'm just gonna turn the volume all the way down, because I don't want any of that. I just want to have it shown alert, and I wanted to show that if we get more than 40 of the good uranium, no sound played, or because it's turned down all the way, and we can just have a message, we have 40 U235, it is, right? I can never remember which one it is. Yeah, it's U235. So you can have a notification. Although I might not need that. I will probably soon just build the Covarex enrichment process. Another thing I would like to do here is give them speed modules, because centrifuges are very expensive. So wait for... Okay, there was a train again, but it was again the iron train. There's a copper train. I want to use speed modules on the centrifuges because they're very expensive. So kind of, I think it's much cheaper right now to just give them what's you want to do something, or they are probably picking up stuff. So this is not being repaired, so we might want to have a robot there. Oh, are we on laser turrets? Oh, what's the limit? 200. I'm gonna take 2 stacks. Excuse me. The 2 stacks, and I think I will place them right there where they attack. So we don't have to worry about ammo. I think they're also stronger, I believe. Also attacking here. Well, let's have a look here. We have roboports where? Okay, so I think we could just cover the area with roboports. and let's also just get the power pole over here so we have an additional power connection there. Maybe over here. That will actually cover. So let me repair that and then pick it up in a second. Which is probably just, let's have just yeah, let's just have a normal power pole here. Maybe here and then one here and one here. And we can just run, god damn it, not like that. Forget about that one. And that will probably protect us, and we even have bots, so could even do that. That should help out here a little bit. It's probably overkill right now. Didn't we also get attacked here, kind of? Maybe let's just spam a couple of laser turrets here and there, so that if they attack at those spots, they won't do any damage. We are missing a... oh, we're missing a constant combinator here. But that will only be needed once we get to having actually a depot and using train logistics. Okay, nice. Obviously, I should probably also put laser turrets in here, but right now I don't have any point of going there. Okay. This was... wait, what? Okay. But I clicked and it sent me somewhere where I didn't expect any attacks. I think this one? Oh yeah, there was... see, there was a biter there. So maybe... just have some... let's just have some laser turrets everywhere. Copper train. I love trains. Trains are so nice. Look at them delivering or picking up all the copper ore. Be careful at the rails now, because the train will pass us later. So basically I'm building a defense line here, kind of. Right now. It's not very defensive, but maybe the train will help as well. What we should do is check the trains if they already killed. Okay. Place a radar over here. Let's check if this train already killed some biters. No, unfortunately not. Maybe it will be lucky someday and run over a biter over here. I don't have radar, so let's craft one. I think that's fine with laser turrets for now. Let's place... okay, where did we get attacked? So this kind of the copper mine seems to be a well liked target of the biters, so... did I just run out of fuel? Good thing I requested 50 coal. Radar. Let's actually not do coal though. Let's try to get some good stuff. The solid fuel. Because I have a very small reduction for that. Usually I don't produce solid fuel until I get to rocket fuel. Although it can be pretty useful, I noticed. When you're low on coal, you can use it to fuel your smeltery and stuff like that. Very useful. It's just not convenient for me because we have like a big coal patch here. That's like not seeming not to run out anytime soon, and I'm not even using its full capacity. And we have more coal. Well, if there's more coal, 20 million and 5.4 million and 20 million. So don't really need it as fuel. But let's have a... Let's actually use requester chests here. So I can remove that belt. It's kind of useless right here. Okay, let's remove that as well. Let's tell them to use... oh, okay, I think this chest wasn't limited. Anyway, I guess that's not too much solid fuel. Let's request 50 here and 50 here. And I'm gonna... This is a small... Let's just put it here, really. Just right next... what should we do? Also flamethrower ammo. Yeah, let's do that in a second, actually. Let's just botch in some solid fuel, and you should produce solid fuel from light oil. That's the most efficient way. I'm pretty sure it is. I usually also produce or build a production line that produces... Well, sometimes I do that. Sometimes I build a production line that builds makes solid fuel from petroleum. But this will only kick in if I have too much petroleum. So you need power, right? And then I want you to have a provider chest. And I want you to be set to maybe... So I guess we already have like kind of 1,600 or something like that. Say 500. So we already have... No, we have 800. So just... My guesstimate was off by a factor of 2, that's fine. We'll have that run. Can we... Okay, we're getting attacked. Okay, so... 2 turrets are... Well, they mostly hit the rails. Okay, so and then I'm just gonna spaghetti. I'm not even sure what's the... Are they bringing a... Thank you. That's a good thing I actually put that into a provider chest earlier. Because I want to make that. Oh, it only needs crude oil. Well, that's convenient. Because I remember it actually needing... well... So... Flamethrower ammo used to take crude oil and no, light oil and heavy oil. But it also needs steel, that's kind of inconvenient. Let's have this here. I want to have a flamethrower though. Flamethrower ammo below 200. You're getting your crude oil. Crude oil is also a problem. We have plenty of light oil and heavy oil, but we also don't have that much petroleum, so it's kind of keeping up. So maybe more cracking. I think more, a little bit more. Maybe. Yeah, I think a little bit more heavy oil cracking. Because heavy oil is full, but it also is supposed to be full actually. So never mind. Never mind. We need more oil. Definitely need more oil. But like plastic production is currently not suffering because we still have some petroleum. Anyway. By the way, how's didn't I place a radar over there? I might have picked it up. We should actually check on our uranium mining because we need to supply it with sulfuric acid. Before we do that, let's finish this thing here. So you are set. I'm just gonna request steel. Steel, whatever. Although this is not bringing any steel. It's just I don't have much steel on me, so we need to put steel into a provider chest so they can deliver that little bit over there. And I'm just gonna do this right over here. Provider chest. Fast inserter. Set a limit. Steel below 100. And God, really? Okay, there we go. So we will get some steel for the flamethrower fuel. So let's also craft a flamethrower right now. Let's pick up some god damn it. Let's pick up some sulfuric acid. Real quick, right? Bam, there we go. Yeah, whatever. We should have 100. Let's go over to our uranium mine. I guess it's already run out of sulfuric acid, so... Oh no, actually, it seems fine. So, this chest is empty. But as you can see, they're still mining. And that's because they're not actually using that much sulfuric acid right now because it's backed up, right? Because the miners are mostly idle. While we are here, let's pick up those turrets. And let's just have some laser turrets. They're probably, yeah, they're just trying to attack the turrets here and are also attacking the rails. So that should be protected. How much do we have? 5. So we need more centrifuges? Well, let's get this. Let's get steel on. Concrete is here. This is annoying. Okay, this time it wasn't rails. Let's say we want to make... How many do we have? So we have 8 right now. So if we want to have 8 more, we need 400. Oh wait. We need 800 concrete. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, maybe. See, that's why I like to have a car. I know I have more space in my inventory. Okay, so how much do I have? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I have 800. Also need more steel. So let's drive over where we can find some steel. Right here. I believe I need only 400, okay. 400 is fine. So now we need gears and red circuits. Hopefully we have more red circuits now. Need 800 red circuits. That might be an issue. God damn it. So soon I probably won't be using the car that much anymore. 200. 400. How many? 800, right? Yeah, 800. Easy. And then we need 800 gears. 400. 400. Wait, we can. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. So we almost got our eight more thingies. Let's head back over to nuclear, and I might even only build 4 more and then use a couple of them for Coverex, although I don't. Oh, one more thing. So we already have 8 centrifuges. We have 8 more, and they have 2 module slots. So we need 32 modules. Okay. Why don't we have more? Why is this set to 50 only? Set it to 200. Let's grab all of them. Okay. I totally also forgot about making my modular power suit. I might be able to craft it now, but yeah, I kind of want to use the modules on the nuclear stuff, so it runs faster. So if you don't want to use modules on them, just build it earlier. But then again, centrifuges are expensive, so there we go. This will probably also increase our power consumption. As you can see, centrifuges spot 3 in our power consumption. And we have 4 centrifuges left, so why don't we build Coverex with them? Well, let's actually use them for this as well. Although I actually only need the substation. You should also autocraft substations, so it's a thing. Let's see if that runs properly. I'm not sure how much they can consume, but it should run fast enough now, I guess. So I did want to craft some substations for me. They need copper, steel, and advanced circuits. See, again, copper, steel. Are we kind of... Copper and steel is here, so maybe we just as a provider, and I'm just gonna also set this up to produce a couple of hundred solar panels, although I never use them. They're not gonna be wasted, I can tell you that, because you're gonna use them for satellites later. So, substations... I think 200 is okay. It's kind of spaghetti, I know it's spaghetti. Don't have to tell me. I'm just gonna use a requester chest here. And that's getting annoying. So requester chest for red circuits. Who's power holding up still? Okay, so they are also attacking from the south. That's good to know. Yeah, there's a lot of nests in our cloud now. I know there's water here, so we could have just a wall or a turret line of turrets here that would stop a good amount of fighters, I guess. Well, there's no nests in the cloud yet, but around here that's problematic. We could also work on artillery, so... Okay, so... Let's see. Where are we at? We basically... I think that's actually... So, start nuclear, we did that. So we need blue bells, we need a depot, and we might need more steel. And we didn't start research at all today, because the factory kind of wants to run like this just for random production. But let's start researching. Let's actually start researching laser-related stuff, because that might help. Also, uranium ammo might be nice just for us. But let's do that. And let's see, where are my labs? Okay. So, science is running. Yeah, I just didn't start it because I wanted to catch up. Also, we are producing more pollution when science is running. It's just more machines are running. But even without science running, we did like get a lot of attacks. We're just getting one here right now. Those are being repaired. And since they started out with 100 ammo, and they still have 90 and something ammo in them, I guess we are fine for now. But eventually I will just place laser turrets there, and then they can just be there forever until we expand. That was fast. Let's maybe continue with rocket science, rocket control units. I'm concerned about power. Not sure how power will handle, how our power plant will handle the power consumption now that I'm actually turning on production again, because I'm turning on science. You can see the machines are already going up here. And once you can see this has those spikes. And I guess the smaller spikes and the larger spikes are kind of either iron or copper mines. But if we look at that, since this is now going up, and once we get the next peak of miners, we will probably have power issues. The only good thing is that our smelting almost doesn't consume any power because it's just running on coal still. It's even still running on stone furnaces. And I believe also steel furnaces are more coal efficient, I guess. Maybe they are, I'm not sure. They need 90 kilowatt, but yeah, I think they both need 90 kilowatts, but the steel furnaces produces double the amount, so it might even make sense to upgrade your smelting just to consume less coal, but as I said, I'm not that concerned about coal, so at least right now. What's power holding up now? Oh, look at that. Actually just wanting to wait for the next peak of... Oh, I think it might start soon, because right now those miners are just kicking on. It's our copper train. Oh, that's almost empty as well. And you can, if you look at the right side, at the info, where it shows the inventory, it's almost empty, but you can also see that they are balanced, right? Because I balanced the output, so the wagons will like unload at the same speed. That's very important to do that. Always unload your wagons at the same speed. And also make sure that the inserters or the belts going from one wagon are being used at the same rate or speed. That makes that makes the transport from belt to train most efficient. So now this mine will also kick on. You can take a look at the power. You can already see that miners are going up. Okay, so this smaller peak here is iron ore, as it seems. And now we're also getting some copper. Oh yeah, and it's getting close to max. Oh. And then once lighters come, that will also use a lot of power. So I think next time we need more power. Do we want that? I guess this is nice since we already crafted a flamethrower. Maybe also let's pick up some ammo for that. That would be cool. We could just do that by just ordering that from bots. So let's order a stack of that. And we do have enough of that. Let's actually say 400. If you request items for your ammo, make sure you take this into account, because your ammo slots will be counted towards this limit. So let's also take 100 flamethrower ammo. This should be delivered to us now. Take a look here again. It's pretty. It's not that bad, actually. And it's already going down again, kind of, I guess. So I guess next time we have to build a little bit more steam power. But just to keep us going until we go nuclear. But I'm not confident that we can run only on those. Because this is basically all the power production I have right now. But it will still take some time until we actually get to having a nuclear power plant, so we need a little bit more steam power and then we can go nuclear. Probably maybe next time. Maybe I will just run the game off camera and collect more uranium 235, but not really do anything. Maybe kill nests. Although I'm not sure if I can do that because although I have a tank, those nests are getting pretty nasty. So I would like to actually have artillery instead, and that I would build on camera. Oh, also one thing, we're running out of oil. So let's put that onto the to-do list. Expand oil. Actually pretty important, oil. If you run out of oil, it's not good. Not good at all. Luckily, they're even attacking from here. Luckily, the only thing we have to do probably is to build mine pump checks on all those. But we could also have a proper station and move the oil. Move our oil refinery from here to over here, where we have more space. I think that's a good okay, I think expand and move oil. Let's say that, so I remember that. I think it's a good point to actually move that. We can have a station here, we can have a station here, and then transport the oil on our proper rail network. And then we can remove this train line here. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this stream. Just a quick late night stream of 2 hours. Of course, Factorio 2 hours is quick. Okay, so finally we got nuclear. So hopefully, oh, as you can see, only half of them are actually enough. So we might just reuse half of the centrifuges for Copper-Rex enrichment, but we have to wait a little bit longer to actually get the 40 uranium-235 we need. So until then, I guess I will see you next time. Bye.